only sanctioned day for us, but we're going to say Saturday and Sunday. It does technically start tonight. They have a big slot race tonight that we are obviously not entering, but we will be running tomorrow and Sunday. And this is the first weekend show with both my students. So Allie and Ember are coming to compete. We especially wanted to do this so that way we can see how their horses handle traveling and getting ready for the Virginia Barrel Classic. I have Boo on the trailer. Cookie didn't come this weekend, so I just wanted to deal with Boo since this will be her first race back since her injury. We have Reba snoring once again in the back seat, and then Mike is also driving. So we are heading to Sheets now to refuel and get some snacks, and then we'll be down there a little bit later tonight, and then we will see how tomorrow goes. So hopefully we have some clean runs this weekend, maybe hopefully take home some checks, and everyone's going to have a ton of fun. You always want to see me talking. Yeah. RJ. Not gonna go. So we are wrapping up day, technically one, of the Speed Horse Bonanza. And right now it is 8:30. Most of my friends just got done running, so I had to go help video them since there are a lot of back-to-back Really? You want to talk to the vlog? Can I say something? No? But I am so happy with Boo today. Hey. Boo, slow down. And then, so exhibitions today, I wanted to focus on figuring out our first barrel. And while we've been doing good with it, and making time and everything like that, I know I'm missing something with it, and I'm missing my timing. So one of my friends, Kim, she helped me out during my expos today and watched us and helped me kind of figure out I really just need to adjust some of my approach. And when I started asking her to come back, and here's a little sneak peek of that during expos after she decided to have fun. So during expos, we really kind of just focused a few things. And her second expo, she decided to be silly the entire time. And I didn't get a video of that. But by the third, I really just kind of focused on that approach. So when I ran, I didn't let her, I mean, she ran up there, but I really just tried to play it smart. And I really wanted to try to figure out what I was doing. So kind of cost us some time. So I was super thrilled with it. It was really smooth. Our first, we lost a lot of time, but it was correct. And you could really see, and Kim was laughing, she's like, you could see me thinking the entire time, trying to figure out everything we worked on earlier. And Boo was just right there listening to me. And when I let her run to the rest, she did it for me. So we ran a 16.9, which last time she was here was our first run back from her injury. And then I think she ran like a 16.6 or 16.7. So still not too bad, even with a slow first. And it was nice because Kim was like, no, you were smart and you played it smart. She said tomorrow let her go a little bit more and like ask a little bit more out of her. So I'm really excited to run her tomorrow. She's obviously feeling really good. Hence why I'm trucking, trying to keep up with her. So we're going for a nice long walk right now before I do her up for the night. And then my girls ran. So I could not have been happier with Ember's run. They ran their personal best here and their fastest time here and to date with an 18. And she's really starting to get aggressive and push this horse and is doing so good. So I was so thrilled with how they did. And I don't know where they're sitting right now for the youth. They're still running the open. They're starting to slow down with the open, but they did amazing. So we'll have to see where she placed in the youth by the end of the day. So they just placed the open. And although we didn't win the jacket, which I was hoping to get, we got fourth in the open 40, which I'm ecstatic with. Because even though it was a slower run, she still kicked butt. And we still got a bunch of money, didn't we? Yeah. So I'm super excited. So Allie was the last to run at 196. And they've been struggling trying to find their turns. Allie's been asking too much turn. So we did a little bit of a bit change today. And really had her kicking. And she actually ran an 18.5 today, like loping. Even with her losing her stirrup to the second barrel and catching herself and fixing everything. So I'm super ecstatic with how today. So I'm curious to see how we finished in the side pots. I'm super ecstatic that even though we had a little bit of a slower run and focus on correctness, we still took home some money, which is always a good win. But I could not be happier with how today went for everybody. Everyone did so amazingly good in their runs, and it was such a fun day. So I'm excited to see what happens tomorrow. So we are finishing up everything we're doing. We're going to do some of our post-race therapy for tonight and some poulticing and all that. And then tomorrow we'll do our massages. But it was a super successful first day, and I could not be happy with how everyone went.
Push it back. Right.
go, 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 go. So it's a super long weekend and we're on our way home now. Poor little Reba is passed out hard in the backseat. She was already sleeping by the time we pulled out of the facility. And I didn't actually get a lot of videos today because it decided to rain today, even though there was no rain on the forecast most this weekend, or really at all this weekend, and then decided this morning that it was going to rain. And so I really didn't get a ton this morning when I was getting everyone ready and whatnot and do the pre-race stuff. But today was a good day. So yesterday everyone was amazing. Boo picked up a check last night. Everyone did really good. Today it was just Ember and I. Allie had to leave yesterday because her parents had to go somewhere today and she had to watch her sister and whatnot. So it was just Ember and I today. And thankfully today it's only, what, 2 o'clock? My watch doesn't even say. Yeah, so it's not late, but there was actually a lot of add-ons to it, so I actually ran a little bit later, but Sunday ran a lot quicker, and so I ran first, and today's run was absolutely all over the place. I don't really know what happened. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to explain what happened. I don't know. I mean, we went clean. The first was a mess, the second was a bit of a mess, and the third was good. The video doesn't really do justice of how bronky she felt underneath of me. But everyone today, and like everyone even talked, they kept saying the ground was really deep. And I'm usually not one to try to blame ground because I like my horses to be able to handle it all. I do know Boo does not like deep ground. And I was excited because today we had top of the ground, so I really thought we'd have a really good chance. But going into the first, just kind of, she just kind of fell apart a little bit. I think I missed my timing, and that was just its own thing. Then going across the pen, she got a little like balled up underneath me going into the second, which threw us off in our timing around the second. And same thing going to the third. I never even looking back, I never even went two-handed to the third because she was feeling so balled up underneath of me. I just kept trying to push and kind of prepare if she was going to try to do something, and then get a little bit home. So today also was supposed to be in the 60s and it's like in the 50s and it was rainy and cold. And what Mike keeps saying is that she is on hormones for our hopefully embryo transfer at some point at the end of this month. So it was just a combination of everything of cold day, been in a stall, feeling fresh, hormonal. So I don't know what it was. I felt a little bad though. Boo knew I was disappointed because then I was 96 and Ember was 106. So Mike helped take care of her after I ran. And I came back to the barn. She was like super mushy, which is not normal Boo. But she, even with our all over the place run, we still did manage to take home a little money today. We finished somewhere in the open 40. I think we're like 10th in the open 40. And then we missed the average, which is one of my goals this weekend, but we missed the average because of today's run. If she probably ran like what she did yesterday, we would have probably sat like first or second. And then we picked up third in the ladies' side pot, so at least we got a little money there. And then Ember ran at 106, and she did really good. She handled her run really good. So this is Dallas's first overnight race. Same thing how it was with Vegas the other day too. And she got on early. Well, today was just a fiasco. I will say today was a bit of a fiasco. I have to back up a bit. Just probably show why I also didn't get videos. So I was running a little late getting ready for my run because they weren't really announcing it the greatest in the barns, and I thought I had more time than I did. And as I'm on Boo getting ready, there was a tack malfunction in the barn with Ember and her bridle, and so the whole Chicago screw came out. At least it wasn't just on the bridle. So she was missing a Chicago screw when she was supposed to be getting on and getting ready. So Mike was running around trying to find a Chicago screw and help them. I'm on Boo trying to get ready for our run. Meanwhile, while all of this is going on, there was a horse that dumped its rider outside the warm-up pen and was running around the property loose. So it was like a whole bunch of things as it was raining and cold and everyone's feeling fresh. So it was a lot going on at one point. And sorry, am I blocking your mirror? Nope. So after that fiasco, Ember, we rigged everything so her bridle worked. But she had a good run, so she had a great first. Going across the second, Dallas got a little fresh. Which I felt bad because even Ember was like, you think she'll try to buck? And I was like, I'm like, how'd she feel? And she looked really relaxed. But of course, going across the pen to the second, she started propping and throwing her head down and being a little silly. And but she picked her right back up and kept going, which I was really, really proud of her. She actually still had a decent second, even riding with the wrong hand, and did the third too. So they ran slower, but I was really proud at least how she handled that whole situation. And we're still trying to learn how this horse works off property too. So now we know, like, okay. And today was really cold and a lot of horses were up today. So maybe it's just, if it's a little chilly like this, and maybe at weekend races when she goes run again, she just needs a little bit more loping to just get her mind right. But it was really a successful day. I was really proud of all the girls this weekend. They all did amazing. This was their first time going to a weigh show. So it was a huge learning experience for them, and they all handled it really well as their horses. And then I'm really proud of how Boo did yesterday, and we'll see kind of what happened with today and see where we go from here. Fortunately, I don't think we don't have a barrel race next weekend. Will be a ranch show next weekend, so we'll just kind of have to go back to the drawing board and try to keep working on our timing to the first and work on a few things and see. Hopefully today was just a kind of perfect storm of everything, but at least it was a good weekend. Everyone's coming home safe. We're on our way home now, and I'm sure we're all just ready to crash and chill because it's been very cold today. And I'm ready for summer because we were all cold and wet and ready to just kind of warm up. So we'll see you guys next weekend then at a ranch show with Larry while these girls all recoup from this weekend.